Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? This is Jason.
And this is Cal. How are you?
Welcome back to another live reaction video. So today we're going along with another CNN clip. Good old CNN.
Yeah.
All right, CNN. They're trying to blame this whole border crisis on guess who?
Donald Trump.
It's unbelievable. You can't make this stuff up. So check this out. This is CNN, and we have Kari Lake on there as well.
Joining me now to discuss is Kari Lake, Republican candidate for Senate in Arizona. She was also the GOP nominee in the state's 2022 gubernatorial election. She's a surrogate for the Trump campaign. Kari, thank you for being here. So it's true, we asked the Trump campaign to please tell us on what basis does Trump, oppose the border bill that's being negotiated in the Senate. Instead of answering the question, they said, well, you should talk to Kari Lake. So here you are. What's the answer? Why does Trump oppose this bipartisan bill?
Because it is terrible for the American people. And President Trump stands for the American people. He's all about making a deal, but not a garbage deal. And you're cherry picking whatever you just showed there. And you're forgetting the part that this bill does nothing to further build the wall. And by the way, the wall does work. Otherwise, Joe Biden wouldn't have had it welded in the open position to allow this invasion. It doesn't do anything to stop the fentanyl pouring across. This bill would actually legalize nearly 2 million of these illegal immigrants every single year. This bill does nothing to help the American people. And it also, by the way, sends money to Ukraine. And the American people are sick and tired of it. They're absolutely sick and tired.
If you were listening to my earlier, Kari, if you were listening to my earlier conversation with Robert F. Kennedy Jr., you heard me say
every single time, and they always got to interrupt. Anytime somebody's introducing the truth on these networks, they always interrupt them.
You can't do it. No.
You know, so I love how Kari Lake, she just shuts him down. Why did he not do it? Because it's a BS deal. Right. It's nonsense.
You know it's a BS deal.
And, yeah. Go ahead, Kari.
Today, do the simple math, 1.8 million still seems annually like too many. But I was raised to believe that half a loaf is better than none at all. So if it would enable the shutdown if overwhelmed, speed up the asylum process, and raise the standard for asylum claims, why not take the win? Because if you don't, it looks like Trump is now acting like Nixon or John Connally on Reagan's behalf to just try and save the win for himself.
So wait a minute, you heard that?
Yeah.
What he said was speed up the asylum process. So this guy is pretty much okay. They try to slip that in there. That's part of this bill.
Right.
Speed up the asylum process, meaning let these people stay here.
Right.
Keep them here.
Yeah.
Because we need them as voters.
We need them as voters.
And Trump was like, hell no. If you want to solve this problem, just do what I did. I didn't have to sign any bills. I created executive orders, and we got the border secure.
Right. Easy.
Just do what I did.
Yeah.
As soon as day one came, Joe Biden reversed everything. And now we have this crisis again. Yep. And this is the same crisis that started under Obama. So this is not anything new.
Right.
So Obama had the same thing. The kids in cages, that was Obama. Right. All these people were coming in. They want open borders because the person that backs these people is George Soros. Open society. That's what he preaches.
Right.
And nobody's really bringing up his name. They don't really talk about him, but that's what he does. Open society, and that's what this is. You open up the borders, bring in everybody, and let them take over the country.
Right.
So that's what they're doing here. So anything else any other bill that's introduced that talks about letting the people stay, gotta go.
Yeah.
Can't have it.
Yep. Definitely. But he had to interject.
Oh, yeah, you have to cut her off. That's what he does. That's what they do. But wait. Let the lady finish her point.
Let her finish.
I assure you, if a deal came out of Washington, D.C. that secured that border, stopped the Biden invasion, stopped the fentanyl from pouring across, that President Trump would get behind that. This is not about politics. He cares about the American people, which is why he single-handedly secured that border when he was president, and he had all kinds of political daggers coming at him. I live in Arizona. You're sitting in Manhattan.
Right.
I'm here in Arizona where we
Look
have
at
it
his
the
face.
worst right now. We have tens of thousands of people crossing a day. We have Narcan in elementary schools because there's so much fentanyl pouring across our border that it's getting into the hands of our children. And President Trump cares about securing America, making our streets safe. He would support a deal that did that. But this deal is absolute garbage. It's pure garbage.
I wonder if he's jeopardizing the strongest political hand that he has. Here is what Senator Mitt Romney had to say. Listen to this.
We have a crisis at the border. The American people are suffering as a result of what's happening at the border. And someone running for president ought to try and get the problem solved, as opposed to saying, hey, save that problem. Don't solve it. Let me take credit for solving it later.
Save it. So Mitt Romney is a rhino.
Yeah.
He's a rhinoceros.
You notice how anytime CNN or MSNBC they say, "Oh, Republicans," they always bring up Liz Cheney or Mitt Romney, Lindsey Graham, anybody that's a rhino, they bring them on their network and act as if they represent the Republican Party today.
Or Americans, period.
No, nobody cares. These are Democrats.
They don't care.
These are Democrats.
Right.
This is why the only stations that will play them are CNN, MSNBC, and the far left stations.
And what's that? And what's the girl's name that is running for president still? Even though she's losing.
Oh, Nikki Haley.
Nikki Haley's a rhino too.
She's a rhino. She's a Democrat.
Yeah, she's a Democrat, and so is he. He's for whoever's going to give him the most money.
So the hell with nobody cares. You saw how Kari Lake laughed.
Yeah,
same thing we did. We
right.
laughed. As soon as they mentioned his name, it's like he's a joke. Nobody cares about what he's saying.
Isn't that the perception that will take hold?
Look,
thank you for giving me a good laugh. I needed one to start the day. You're going to take Mitt Romney.
Well, go ahead and respond. Respond substantively.
I'll respond to that. Mitt Romney is not a good deal maker. President Trump knows a bad deal when he sees it, and this is a bad deal for the American people. This does nothing to shore up our national security. We have millions of people, more than 12 million here illegally, countless that are here with nefarious reasons to hurt America. And this does nothing to root out those terrorists and stop them from coming in. 168 countries. That's how many people are coming in from 168 countries around the globe, and we're not vetting them. They're coming from countries with known ties to terrorism, and it's a matter of time before the American people are hurt. I'm a mother. I'm tired of watching what's happening on the border. And other Americans feel the same way, Michael. We can't continue along like this. And President Trump wants to see real security, not some horrible deal that ties us down to accepting millions of people who are here illegally to stay here. These people have come illegally.
So let me say this.
And they shouldn't be allowed to stay.
Mitt is not alone on the politics of this. The Wall Street Journal editorial page, not exactly a progressive or liberal bastion. I'll read it to you as I put it on the screen. Giving up on border security bill would be a, quote, listen to this now, self-inflicted GOP wound. President Biden would claim with cause that Republicans want border chaos as an election issue rather than solving the problem. There's more to it. But you would say what to the Wall Street Journal, Kari Lake?
I would say they're absolutely wrong. I mean, we've watched this border, I call it the Biden invasion, carry on for years now under Joe Biden. He came in on day one and peeled back an effective plan that President Trump had in place. He and his corrupt government administration is aiding and abetting this invasion at our border. And we need to go down there, finish the wall, get National Guard troops on the border, and stop these people from pouring across. And then we need to sort out the 12 million people who are here. And in order to save our homeland, we need to send them back to their homeland and start repatriating these people back to their homeland. We can't afford to take on all the world's problems. We have so many problems of our own here, and we're forgetting about the American people.
See, she's speaking the truth.
Right.
And that's it. It's like, oh my God, these people are just mouthpieces for the Democrat Party.
Yeah,
that's all they are.
And look at his eyes.
Yeah.
He looks deranged.
He looks crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't. believe anything he says, to be honest with
Kari
you.
Lake, she's being very, very nice right now.
Yeah.
She's being very polite, very political, because normally she'll get back at these people very hard. Like, come on, man, stop playing. Like, she's just being very friendly, very nice, but she's articulating this in a way that, you know, the typical voters, people that watch CNN, should be like, okay, she's talking sense.
Yeah, but they won't.
They won't.
No. They think it's a good thing, what's happening.
Some of them, until it hits their house, until these people start coming near their house.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Right.
Not in my backyard.
Yeah.
As soon as they have people, you know, attacking, you know, citizens in their backyard, then they'll get on the news and complain too.
But and the thing is, it will happen. It will happen.
That's the plan. The plan is for that to happen. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Kari Lake, thank you for being here. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you having me on.
We could have just left it. Man, I am so sick and tired of CNN and these networks.
I know.
And their whole agenda is to make it look like Trump is the evil one, Trump is bad.
Right.
Like, these people created this problem years ago.
I know.
Don't start taking, you know, don't start looking at it now that it's an election year and then you're going to blame it on Trump.
Right.
Oh,
That's
Trump
what they
doesn't
wanna
want to, he doesn't want to participate in our bill.
Yeah. Because
No.
your bill sucks.
Your bill is stupid.
And it's obvious that it sucks because the head figure is Mitt Romney,
Right.
who is garbage.
If
I don't
Mitt
even know
Romney-
why he's still doing this.
If Mitt Romney endorses it, it's no good.
No.
And that's how.
No.
And, you know, if you're talking about making these people citizens, millions of people citizens
Yeah.
that came in here illegally,
Right.
then nobody's
No.
going to sign off on that.
No.
You can't do it because they're not going to vote.
Listen.
We're not allowing them to be voters.
And the thing too is, as soon as Kari Lake saw Mitt Romney up on the
She
on the
laughed.
video, she laughed.
And that's what we did. As
Yeah,
soon as
we
saw
laughed
Mitt
too.
Romney,
Oh my God, it's a whole different. It's a whole different ball game now.
It's the who's who. It's either Mitt Romney or Liz Cheney. That's who they reel out.
Who's paying Romney to do this? That's what I was thinking.
Same people that pay all the Democrats
Right.
to do this.
Right.
Same people. So, what do you guys think? Are we way off? Do you think that Trump should sign the deal just to keep the border, you know, allow these people to come in? What do you think?
Hell no.
I don't think so, but you
Hell
know, like,
no.
subscribe, share.
Yeah.
Please leave it in the comments. We definitely want to hear from you. And if there's any other videos that you want us to react to, you know, let us know in the comments.
Let me just ask one more thing, right? When is enough of people coming in? When is enough?
Well, it's going to be enough when, you know,
We don't have a country anymore?
A terrorist attack happens.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
then-
they're waiting for.
Yeah, and they're going to blame it on Republicans.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't sign this deal. That's what's going to happen.
Right.
You didn't sign this deal. Now, a terrorist attack happened.
Oh, my God.
People are crazy.
It was going to happen anyway.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next video.
All right.